Hello, welcome back to the channel. So I'll be making a review on a new token I just come across on the coin market cap, which is called the Tifi token, and this is actually the name right here, and this is the current price of this particular token. So in this particular video, we are going to be making the review and update if this token is actually a legit token or a scam token, if it's a project that is going to be hidden just like the Vote the Shiba Inu, and some other in token that are actually pumping up and a great token in the crypto world right now. So without wasting much of our time, we are going to be moving straight into the video, so stay up to the end so you not miss the important part of this particular video. So currently this particular video and this particular token rather is actually having about 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 about 7 zeros at the front at this particular point in time, and this token actually has a potential which is actually pumping about 34.17% right now. So it's a coin listed under the Binance Smart Chain. As you can see, the contract address directly at this time, the Binance Smart Chain. So we're going to come back to that. Currently, let's go down to the volume, to the full market cap and the market cap. So currently you can see this is the current volume of this token, and the volume is actually about 1 million right here, and that is actually massive. And we have the fully dedicated market cap to be 20 million, and also the market cap to be 2 million. I think that is a great improvement. The volume is actually increasing, and I think this particular token we have a lot of potential to give out to the community. But nevertheless, remember, investment is actually a risk, so do well to make a wise risk. So that's one of the reasons why we brought this particular video out on my own opinion, what I thought about this particular video. But at the end, you are going to be getting that peacefully right here. So we are going to be doing a smell test for this particular token, and what we actually get from the smell test will determine, and you can actually make your decision on your own if you are going to be investing in this token or not. So before we go, let's check the current order of this token. So this will take me to the BN scan, and on the BN scan right now, I'm actually waiting for it to load up. So on the BN scan, we actually notice that the orders is increasing. We have about 11,257 orders of this particular token right now. This jet is actually to load so that we can check the transfer and the liquidity bonds of this token right here. So yeah, it's actually loaded, and you can see we have about 11,000 orders right now, and this 138 transaction has actually been made on this particular token, and that is very massive and improving very massive and great. And this is actually the current orders of this particular token right here, and let's see if they actually have a great bond. And you can see there's a particular bond that was being locked on the pink lock about 90%, and that is actually massive. And we have 2% of orders holding this particular token, like 2% right here, and we have other addresses holding 0.000% of this token. But nevertheless, we can't judge the book by the cover, so this will take me down to the test and the audit we are going to be doing on this particular token. So from the audit, I actually noticed that the token was launched about March 14, so it's about 39 days ago, and that's 39 days old right now. And the small test we did, we actually noticed that this particular token is actually 65 over 100. So 65 over 100 actually looks to be a pass mark to an extent, but nevertheless, let's check why this particular token has this particular percentage of score at this particular moment. So the first one is actually right, and the price analysis. So when we come to the price analysis, we notice that the price is actually sellable, and the token is sellable rather, not an earning point at this point in time. And the buying fix is actually less than 10%, and the selling fix is also less than 10%, and that is a pass mark in the swap analysis. And also for the contract address, we have the verified contract address, okay. And the next one, which is the red flag that this particular token is having, is actually talking about the source does not contain a fixed modifier, and a source code, okay, fixed modifier transaction, and it can actually become an earning point in the future, and that's a risk. Yes, we can actually consider that as a risk. But this particular other red flag we have right here is actually most time common to some of this particular token, which says the ownership renounced or source does not contain a owner contract address, and that's actually what can be about that. So let's move further and let's check the order analysis. And I said the other time, I said 90% of this particular liquidity is actually locked, and that's what I said the other time. So you can see it is actually showing right here, and this is actually massive. Also, this is a great and massive project right here. So do well to make your further research. This is basically on my own opinion. My own is actually come out here to show you the latest price that are actually coming up. So it's your further work to actually make more opinion. I can also go to the comment section and drop a comment and ask question. So if I can, I'm going to reply as possible as I can. So right now we have the liquidity bonds, the liquidity analysis, and on this particular token you can see at least 95% of the liquidity is being locked and bonds. So you can see from this side we actually have about this till June 8th 2024, about 2 years now. That's 777 days that the liquidity is being locked right here, and that is a great improvement in this particular token. I think this token is actually going to actually work fine in the crypto world, and let's see how it's going to be. So remember, investment is actually a risk, so do well to take a smart risk. So I'll be dropping my pen right here, and I'll be making more further review about this particular token later in the day. So if you wish to purchase this token, you are free, and you can also remember this is not a financial advice though, but make sure you make your own research basically. So thanks so much for watching, and I love you all guys. Do not forget to hit and subscribe to the channel. Peace out.